what's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be like just a chit chat video. So today's video is gonna be about new year, new goals. So if you're looking for, that motivation, and you're inspired by new goals and new adventures, then you'll definitely want to stick around for this video. And make sure y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. You'll see me kind of like looking down a lot because I have my notes. Y'all already know I have my notes. I can't do anything without tons of notes. And I have been sitting on this video in these notes for a few days now because I had to do some type of self-reflection and figure out my new goals, the new habits I wanted to start for myself. So it's, you can't go out there and inspire others if you're not inspired. You can't motivate if you're not motivated. And before you speak about goals and resetting and, loving on yourself, you want to make sure that you're doing it yourself. Some of these habits I've kind of already started mid to end of 2022 already. I feel like 2022 was the learning year for us, for a lot of us. It was for me. We're always going to be learning, but that was the moment we all sat back and said, okay, this is what I will not tolerate anymore. This is what makes me uncomfortable. This is unacceptable. And if I want to be here and do these things, then I need to give this up. So that last year was that year for me. This year is when I pretty much changed all my habits. And I set some things into place. So that's, making people respect my space, peace, boundaries, time. I'm starting it off slow. I'm not trying to put too much on myself. And I think that's where we need to start off with. Let's start off with taking a couple of days, understand what you grew from and where you're going. Know where you're going. What do you want in life? Where do you hope to be? What do you hope to gain this year? But at the same time, before we do those things, because we're going to have to put in the work. We're going, from this day going forward, we're going to have to put in the work, y'all. So what I did, and that's why I didn't jump to this video just yet, I took a couple of days. I brought in the New Year's with my family. Take about 2 days to myself to just chill. I walked around my home. I put some notes in my phone of things that I want to take care of within my home. I am still in the process of decluttering my home, getting rid of some things, pretty much purging my home. I think we just got to take a step back and slow down and realize that everything doesn't have to be done like right now. Now, some things may have, a deadline to it. We can probably like organize it or add it to our to-do list, but know when it's time to like space out and prioritize. So for instance, my home, that's going to take some time. And to be honest, my house isn't bad. So it's not really at the top of my list. And then I don't want to take away from what is on the top of my list this year, which is my business. So my home is going to be done in between. I'm going to get some work done here, make this video, and then I'm probably going to go home and maybe clean out my refrigerator because that is something I really want to do this year. That's another topic we're going to talk about. I don't know if a lot of you will agree or disagree. Comment down below if you do agree or how do you feel. So I feel like 2020, 21 was tragic years for all of us. That time hit us hard. We had a lot going on in the world. Oh my God. Every time we turned around, it was something major going on. And I feel like that was the time where we all was just kind of like, what is going on? We didn't know how to adapt. We didn't know where to start. We didn't know where we were going, what's going to happen next. It got to the point where I feel like all of us got overwhelmed and we just sat back and was like, all right, let me see what God is getting ready to do. Let me see what's getting ready to happen in the world, what's happening with the universe, the life itself. 2020 and 21, we were trying to survive. we were in survival mode. Then I feel like 2022, a lot of us realized, like I said, a lot of us woke up. We were like, that's what I've been dealing with. That's what's been going on. That's unacceptable. I'm not tolerating that anymore. And I do feel like social media played a major part in a lot of us waking up. It did for me. TikTok. And I also feel like a lot of women were like, honey, I am a businesswoman. A lot of us bossed up. We did in 2022, 2021 and 2022, a lot of us bossed up. We did, and I'm proud of us. We did it. And we looked out for each other, we supported each other, and we did our thing. 2022 is when we woke up. Is when we started learning and shifting a little bit. We're still trying to test it out, prepare everyone for how we're about to move and how we're about to change. 23, we're all feeling it. I'm hearing everyone like 23 is my year. Now, a lot of us, we say that every year, yes, but I strongly feel different about 2023 because we already started preparing in 2022. So for me, I'm changing small and big things. I think we should start off small first, and then we gradually go into the big things, because even for us, we can become overwhelmed. But we're worried about how other people are going to adapt to our changes. We need to worry about ourselves first, because you want it to be fun. It should be a fun process, a chill process, and you are still learning a lot about you. And then everything may not quite go the way as planned, so just take it day by day. One of the things I want to say we all should do now, first and foremost, before we go any further, because we don't want to take any more trauma along with us. We got to let it go. No more trauma. That's heartaches, heartbreaks, frustration, lost relationships, any losses financially. It's time to, I don't want to say forget it. I never want to say forget it. That's an insensitive thing to say. Remember it, but now we have to forgive and move on for ourselves. It's the peace for you to move on and not miss your future blessings. And I learned that in 2022. Stay back there. We're done. So the one thing that I would say going into this new year is to find closure. Find closure in whatever you need closure in. But can I say, not everything needs closure. The feeling, that uncomfortable feeling that you have, sometimes that's all the closure we need. That's your answer right there. That sad, confused, unsure, unhappy feeling that you're having, that is your closure. And then a lot of times we look for closure in a situation, and the closure that you'll receive could also add to the trauma. It could also be more painful and hurtful. So sometimes don't even look for the closure. The way a situation ended, let it be. Over time, when things have settled, if it comes back around, and a cordial closure can happen, then that's fine. But sometimes we have to learn to just walk away. Some people are like, I'm moving on, but I want to talk to this person and know why, who, what, when. Why? What if you hear something you don't like and that hurts you more? Or what if that person responds to your question in a very mean, negative way, and it hurts you more? It's just like, sometimes you just got to know when to walk away from something. And that's the closure as well. And then a lot of times you'll get the closure and you'll feel like, well, that was a waste of my time and that was completely pointless. So something else that I would say, going into our beautiful 2023 year, did any situation that is distracting you and blocking your blessings. Once again, that could be a job. It's time to find a new job. That could be a relationship, and that's any relationship. That's with your girlfriend, boyfriend, parents, brother, father, sister, cousin, a friend that you think is your friend, not your friend. We're just watching certain people live the lives that we want to live. We're taking all of these notes, but there are no actions behind what we say we want. Say we, want to start a YouTube channel, but you haven't done anything to start this YouTube channel. We want to start a new business. You haven't done anything to start this business, and you have everything that you need. You've done all your research. You have a phone. You have tools that you need. You'll be surprised. Like I said, I literally started my YouTube channel with just my phone, something that I carry every day. So you have all the tools and you've done all the research and you're prepared, but you're still just doubting yourself. We gotta let the doubt go. We left doubt in 2022. So, and when I say declutter, let's talk about that. People feel like that only means your home. No, that goes for your office, your cubicle, if you have one, your phone. Every year I pretty much get rid of old files, pictures, videos, everything. It's time to wipe the phone clear. Get ready for all the new year content that I'll be creating. That's your car. I just cleaned my car out yesterday. It could be your room, your closet. It could be your mind. And that's what I meant about leaving, old habits and trauma in 2022. We're resetting and reflecting to start fresh for the new year. So, and as far as going back to decluttering, that goes for people as well. Yep, we're gonna get some people out of our lives. Sad to say it, gotta say it, they gotta go. So I'm gonna share a few changes that I made in my life so far and the ones that I plan on continue practicing in 2023. One of the small things that I'm changing and I've been doing really good with so far, and y'all hear me say this in every video, but coffee. I am cutting it down just a teensy bit. Not much, just a teensy bit, because I still love my coffee. But I no longer drink coffee 2 to 3 times a day. Every now and then I may have 2 a day, but for the most part, I am down to 1 a day, and it is first thing in the morning, then we're done. If I haven't had it in the morning, then I will not have it. Or if it's a really late night for me, then I will have a cup of coffee. I recently had a cup of coffee late at night, like 10 o'clock at night, because I needed to stay up and edit a video. But for the most part, drinking coffee late at night is no more for me. So I am drinking black tea, and a lot of my teas I just have with honey. And it's so crazy, y'all, too, because even this morning I made myself a cup of coffee because I had a really busy day today and I had to get going. I needed to get up, wake up, let's get moving. I couldn't even finish my cup. I was like, what is happening? I don't know if I just been drinking tea so much that I don't know. I don't know if it's the caffeine or the creamer is starting to get to me a little bit, but halfway through, I'm kind of like, oof, what's going on? Okay, let's put not really nauseous, but maybe nauseous. It's like the sugar intake is getting to me. So it's like I'm feeling it, and then I'll be like, oh, that's it for the coffee, and I'll stop. So I don't know. I may have to look into that, see what that's about. But that's one of the reasons why I say my coffee intake definitely went down a little bit. And my daughter just got me back on my protein shakes. Thank you, Shania. She came home with cake batter, Premier protein shakes. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm mad because I had one to bring to my office and I left it. But it's okay. At least I have something to look forward to when I get home. But oh my God. Delicious. So something else that I am doing for this year, and I encourage you all to do it as well, I am dedicating an hour to myself every day, whether that's early in the morning, midday, or at night. but I do take an hour to myself, where I don't do anything or I'm doing what I want, but I am resting. I am listening to a podcast and I'm reading my Bible more, or I'm reading a book. So in this hour, you could do whatever it is you like. I do, if you're spiritual and looking to seek God, then I do recommend breaking it up, maybe 30 minutes with God and 30 minutes where you just sit back, once again, reflect, think, and just breathe. We're not thinking about what needs to be cooked for dinner. We're not thinking about what time the kids need to go down for bed. None of that. We're just sitting back, enjoying a movie, kicking our feet up, scrolling through our phone. It's a moment where we feel like, I don't have anything to do right now. And that's okay. Me sitting down for 30 minutes won't hurt a thing. That's a part of self-care. You're putting your mind and your physical well-being first. And if you don't take care of yourself first, then everything else doesn't matter. You will not be around to do all the things that you want to do because you didn't take care of you first. Sometimes for the hour, I will go put my phone away, or I may have my phone. It just depends on what you want to do in that hour. Talk to God, read a book, scroll through your phone, do nothing, breathe, sleep, whatever. Like, you bust your tail and work so hard every day and you're not allowed or able to sit down and enjoy it. Then you won't appreciate anything in life. If you can't sit back for a moment and enjoy the life you have so far and be grateful for what you have so far, it makes you angry and bitter and ungrateful. So this is why I say take an hour to yourself, or it's okay to sit down and have a plate of dinner. Cooking dinner a lot of times, y'all, and eating as I go. Then I will move on to the next thing because I got full from eating as I go. But I want to sit down and put my food on a plate and sit and enjoy it like everyone else, in the house. I want to sit down and enjoy my plate and watch a show too, or watch a movie. And we deserve that. We should start doing that more. It makes us grateful and it relaxes us, and it makes us grateful for what we have instead of hating it. When you're all worked up every day, it makes you angry and bitter. Really quick, y'all, I'm a piggyback on decluttering the house. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I purged my kitchen. I cleaned the heck out of my cabinets, my refrigerator, and my pantry. And because I'm the only one in the house that does the dishes, I started throwing dishes away. Pots, pans, cups, plates, bowls, forks, silverware, everything. I don't know why, and tell me if y'all house is like this. Why do we have so many dishes? Say for instance, if it's only 2 people in the house, or 3 people, or in my case, 5. Why do we have stacks and stacks and stacks of plates? Only 5 of y'all live in the house. Why do we have plates over here and plates over here, and more bowls, and the Tupperware bowls, y'all? Not gonna talk about it. Cookie sheets. Why do we have 5 cookie sheets? Why 5 cookie sheets? So yeah. And then it was to the point where the cups were ridiculous. Every color, size, stainless steel, plastic, my coffee mugs were ridiculous. I was finding coffee mugs all the way in the back I didn't know I had. Why? So I feel like the issue with too many dishes, especially like I said, in my house, I'm the only one to do the dishes. So if we went through all 20 of those 20 plates, because no one else is washing them, or sometimes you might get lazy and don't want to wash the dish because you have more to go and get. No, I cut that out. If it's 5 of us in the house, I might have like 6 plates in my house. Yep, I sure do. If we have guests over or we're entertaining, we're gonna go get some paper plates. But the glass plates in my house is for us in the house. And this way, I know you have to wash a plate if you want to eat. So say for instance, if we're all using a plate, what my kids were doing, they would be like, oh, The plates are dirty. Let me go get another one. Let me go get another one. Let me go get another one. No, help me out and wash the 10 that's already in the sink instead of getting another, getting another, getting another. Now they're realizing, dang, where are the dishes? All in the sink. I guess you gotta, if you want to eat, you're gonna have to wash one. So something else that I will be doing, and I hope you guys will be doing as well, I am going to be taking more trips this year. When I say more trips, wherever I end up, wherever I land, wherever the plane takes me, wherever finances allow me to go, I'm going. But one thing for sure, I'm going home to see my family more often. I am going back to Baltimore, and I'm going to see my father. I miss it. I do. I miss it. I've been in the South for so long and I completely I miss it. That's all I can say. So the trips and the places that I plan on going this year, Baltimore for sure, back at home, Houston, Miami, the 2 trips I would really like to try to take. I don't know if it really will happen. They're bigger trips and I don't know, I just gotta kind of map out everything, and it's not as easy for me to pick up and go. I do have kids. They may come with me, they may not want to. I don't know. 1 may come, 2 may come, 3 may come. I don't know. If it's going to be a solo trip, I'm cool with that as well. But I really want to make my way, find my booty in LA and New York. I've been to New York when I was younger, but I don't really remember it. So now that I'm older, I want to travel to New York and I really want to go to LA. LA, I mainly only want to go to for business purposes. New York, I want to go to travel and sightsee. Houston, I just want to hang out. Baltimore, visiting my family, going back home. Oh, something else I wanted to say. Something I am shooting for all this year: new scenes, new relationships, new cities, new job, I already got it, new adventures. But just look at it like, you know how like when your phone gets a new software update or whatever, look at it like it's time for you to get a new software update. You know, it's time for you to update yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, for this elevated life that you're wanting. We can't continue with the same old habits, for this new life. We can't. So the things that I want, the places I want to go, the places I want to visit, and the things that I want to do, my old habits are clearly not working. Something isn't working for us because we're not where we want to be yet. So it is time to realize that, reflect on that, and change up some things. And whoever is riding with us, coming along with us, thank you for the support. But if they not with us, y'all, it's time to let it go. It is what it is. It sounds crazy, it sounds sad, it sounds like scary, but if you're not uncomfortable, then you're not doing something right. Comment down below y'all plans, what y'all want to accomplish this year, and some things that y'all gonna change for yourselves, because I feel like if we share it, we can inspire someone else, and y'all may give me some ideas. Hopefully I gave y'all some ideas. I didn't want to make this video too long, and it was, like I said, it was just kind of like a rant, and I hope I made sense. I feel like I was jumping around, I was reading notes, and I was thinking of things, and I was saying whatever's on the top of my head. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I feel like I talked y'all to death. Let's start putting some action behind all of those ideas and goals. Everything that we wrote into paper and in our phones and stuff, let's act on it. It is time. 2023 is time to act. Thank y'all so much for watching. Happy New Year. Make sure y'all, if y'all like this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.